everyone, it's your girl Mimi of 𝐕𝐈𝐃𝐄𝐒 Treats, and today I'm going to show you how I created this zombie-inspired groom's cake for the Evans wedding reception. Listen, this was a really fun one to make, so let's get right into it. I started with 3 8-inch layers of my favorite lemon cake that I colored red using Artisan Accents Hot Rod Red with a small hint of cocoa brown. I stacked the 3 layers and slowly began carving them into my desired shape. I also had reference images of the human brain to guide me through the carving process. As you can see, I carved out small pieces of cake at a time because it's harder to re-add huge chunks than to remove them. This process did take a while, so I just took my time and enjoyed my groove. But one of the most important steps to remember when carving is to never ever throw away your scraps. You just might need them to fill any gaps or areas you may have in the carving process. Now, I actually find carving to be a really fun and relaxing process. And what I love most is slowly starting to see the shape come to life with each little bit of cake I carve away. As you can see here, I'm still assessing the shape and working on getting it just right. Once satisfied with the shape, I took the layers apart and filled them with lemon buttercream that I also colored red and used a homemade strawberry filler. The filler was to provide that ooey gooey brain inside that you would see if you were biting into a brain. Now I cover all cakes with a thin layer of ganache as it helps seal the cake layers and also adds another dimension of yumminess to our cakes. I then colored my fondant with the same Artisan Accent Red, and I was going for a pale red, which I associated with the color of brains. Now it was time to assemble my cake. I spread a small thin layer of buttercream onto my cake board, and then I proceeded to start to roll out small sausages of fondant to create the cerebrum. I also use a Dresden tool to add some indentations and texture to the sculpt. sculpt the hand, I used my favorite modeling paste, deco paste, that you can purchase from Albert Ooster Imports, and sugar shapers by Innovative Sugarworks. I promise to post links for all products in the description box below. What I love most about deco paste is it can definitely withstand those of us with extremely hot hands. It doesn't melt like other modeling chocolates do in your hands, and it holds its shape really, really well. It's also very easy to add colors to it once you've completed your sculpt. Once the hand was sculpted to my liking, I then secured it to the brain using bamboo sticks. And you can always buy these bamboo sticks at your local grocery store, and you can get them on sale, especially right after 4th of July. Once it was secure, I proceeded to scrape and cut it to look like a zombie's hand. I wanted to give that really gross open skin texture look, and I also wanted to make the nails look like they had been clawing on the ground and trying to get, to the brain, figuring out a way to get to the human so that can just open up the brain and indulge itself. Here is an image of the final sculpt prior to coloring, which I totally forgot to record. I am so sorry about that. To add that extra layer of ooey gooey grossness, I created a solution of piping gel and added some red gel color to mimic blood over the brain. I rubbed that all over the cerebrum and making sure I got into all the cracks and crevices. And then I created a concoction of water, powdered sugar, and gel colors to mimic blood that was dripping and nasty and just ew. have it, folks, the Evans Groom Cake, created for one of my favorite couples. If you enjoyed watching this video and wish to see more, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. We look forward to sharing more videos with all of you. Thanks for looking.